Not really passing much else. And nothing really here except for a Sacred Wolf. Sacred Wolf's pretty good. We'll go ahead and take that. If worse comes to worse, we can run like 10 forests, and a split. Well, that seems pretty bad too. A split. So I guess we could take the Arachnus Web here, or we could take the Garrus Companion. We are going to be heavier in green, and the Companion's certainly going to be good. But having multiple Arachnus Webs when we already have a spinner is quite nutty. I think I'm actually going to take the Garrus Companion though. It's a very close call, and I could certainly see you taking the Arachnus Web, but I just want some more early game drops. Alright, nothing really here for us. I'm going to take the Brindleboar. It's not an exciting card by any stretch, but it's a Grey Ogre, and it can gain you some life, so that's fine. I'm not going to take the Piker. I don't think we're going to be that heavy in red. We're not going to want to play it on turn 2. Ooh, we picked up a nice one. We picked up a Sun Petal Grove, and it's even foil, so that's going to help with our white splash. I'm not going to take the Griffin or the Lightning Elemental, so that helps. Yeah, I would take another Garrus Companion. It's nice. Nothing really here for us. We're not going to play the Tunneler. I guess I'm going to take the Tunneler anyway, but we're not going to play it. Nothing really here for us. We'll take the Piker. Why not? Yeah, nothing doing again. Mighty Leap. We might play a second one. We'll see. Sure, take the Erasure. Yeah, it's too bad we couldn't open the Inferno Titan in the first or second pack. That would have been a lot easier for us for the splash, but it's okay, because we're going to play really heavy green and then splash some white, splash some red, so it shouldn't be that bad, especially with the Sun Petal Grove. It's unfortunate we didn't get any Rampant Growths like I thought we would, but, it's okay. Alright, we'll bring you back when we're building the deck. Oh, never mind, we're right here again. Okay, so what are we throwing in for sure? Spinner, Basilisk, Troll. Maybe the Brindleboar. Triple Companion's good. I'm probably going to end up running the Double Growth and double Llanowar for sure. I do like the Swift. Shock, Incinerate, Titan, and then Pacifism, Pegasus, Stave Off. Alright, so we have a slot for one more card. Oh, I guess the Rusted Sentinel's fine. Well, actually, let's see here. We're not going to play any of these other red cards. They're just not very strong. So we could play the Benelish, one of the Mighty Leaps. I'm not going to play Autumn's Veil main deck, obviously. Naturalize is fine, main deck sometimes. We're obviously going to play that. So let's look at here. The question is, do I want a double Titanic Growth? And I think we already have enough tricks as it is. I mean, we have Shock, Stave Off, Incinerate, Pacifism, Web, so I don't think we necessarily need a double Growth. Don't get me wrong, that's, fine card. I think we do want to put in another creature if we can. So it looks like we're we're pretty aggressive. Splashing for some removal in his Inferno Titan. I think I'm going to go ahead and add another Benelish Veteran. So our split looks like this with the Sun Petal Grove. We're going to probably add, we could add 10 forests, or I guess 9 with the Sun Petal. That gives us 10 green sources on, 9 green sources on turn 1, and then 10 on turn 2. Definitely want to get some more planes in there as well, because all of our, we have 2 Stormfront Pegasi. So I want to get probably at least, I'd say 4. No. Because that doesn't work very well with our Inferno Titan. We want to run at least I think 4 mountains for the Inferno Titan. But a 4 split with the plains and the mountains doesn't seem correct. Especially since we don't have any way to search for land. So I definitely want 4 swamp or mountains. But 4 plains doesn't seem correct. Well, I guess we have 5 with a sum pedal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What if we ran 9? 8 forests, the sun pedal. I guess we could even run 18 land in this deck, but that doesn't seem very optimal. Our curve's pretty low. Yeah, I think I'm going to cut a forest here. So we have 8 forests, 4 plains, 4 mountains, and the sun pedal grove. So effectively 5 plains, 9 forests, and 4 mountains. It's a little bit awkward with Inferno Titan. I think we probably could even just cut that to make our deck a lot more streamlined. But I think this card is just too powerful to cut, especially when we're already playing some red anyway. But 3 mountains would be just way too greedy. So we're going to go ahead and run with this. And yeah, we'll see you when round 1 starts. Alright guys, we're here for round 1. And I think we want to be on the play, but being on the draw is going to help so much with our 3-color deck. But I think I'm going to run with it. I think I'm going to choose to play first. Yeah, and we got a fine hand. You know, it's not great, but we have all 3 of our colors and some decent plays early in the game. Turn one elf is pretty nice. Nothing spectacular to ramp into at the moment, but sometimes that's the way it rolls. All right, we drew another one. That's, I guess, pretty good for us. Gonna go ahead and swing in and play the other one. The ultimate ramp. Where's our overrun when we need it? So our opponent is playing blue thus far. Ooh, a Lord of the Unreal. That could be pretty bad for us. We drew an Arachnus Web. I'm just gonna go ahead and lay out the Rusted Sentinel here. I don't think there's any real point to Arachnus Web the Lord and then swing in for 2. It's gonna be a little bit unfortunate if he goes like back-to-back Phantasmal Bear, but we'll see what happens. Ooh, if he Mind Rotted us, that'd be pretty bad too. So blue-black. Common color type. Child of Night. Sure, I can deal with that. I wonder if he's going to attack in here. I don't see why not, unless he wanted to double block the Rusted Sentinel. Nope, he did not. Okay. And we do an Incinerate. That's really nice. 3-color removal right here. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and attack him with the Rusted. If he double blocks, then we get to blow him out with the Incinerate. So no blocks. I think here I'm going to go ahead and web the Child of Night. I don't want him to gain some life. I mean, I realize I could block with one of the elves, but I don't want to do that at the moment, especially when we have a lot of good later drops. If he wants to go ahead and attack in here with the Lord, I'm more than happy to take it. Ooh, if he plays a Vampire Outcasts, that's pretty bad. Yeah, I'll just pacify that next turn. Hopefully we don't draw out too much more mana, because right now we can play everything in our deck. But I guess we just go the beatdown path. And hope that he doesn't have another Vampire Outcast. I guess there was some merit to incinerating the Lord of the Unreal right there, but yeah. I don't think it's causing us that much trouble. Ice Cage on our Rusted Sentinel, sure. Ooh, Merfolk Looter. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and incinerate that, because that is scary. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that right now. And we drew a Forest, so go ahead and just pass the turn, because nothing doing. Plays an island. Okay, let's not see a Grave Titan or a Frost Titan. That would be pretty bad. Ooh, Druidic Satchel. That's a good one. So I think we're definitely going to be sideboarding in our Naturalize against this guy because we've already seen two targets for it. Does he attack in here? I don't see why not. Stormfront Pegasus, sure. This card is really good. I don't know if you guys have ever had a chance to play with it, but the satchel just does a lot of work. I mean, see, he gets to draw an extra card effectively right there since he put a land into play. And if he's going to do it on his upkeep, which is really smart because, you know, it'll filter another land sometimes. If you do it that way, though, it does give the opponent information, but it's super strong. See, wow, he's just sifting through his deck really hard. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take the damage from the Lord. He obviously has another creature to play. I don't think he'd attack otherwise because he's at kind of a low life. Yikes, there's a Phantasm. Ooh, that's good. So we do a Swiftfoot. That's going to get our Rusted Sentinel online. Back online, I should say. I'll go ahead and swing in with the Sentinel and the Pegasus. I guess it'd be probably good to move it to the Pegasus just because flying seems pretty good against him right now. Yikes, he just keeps hitting land. That's good for him. But I'm not too worried about that. I think he's probably going to leave back both of his creatures just because he can't afford to take any more damage, especially since he just played another land there, yeah. Alright, so we drew a Titanic Growth. That's game over. We're going to move the Swiftfoot Boots over just to make sure, and yeah, we got there. Go ahead and Titanic right now just to show him that he can concede. Yep, alrighty. So that was, you know, moderate draw. We didn't have really many threats, but ooh, we were drawing our Inferno Titan, but we just had all the answers at the right time, so we're lucky he didn't hit anything on the satchel. Alright, let's load. Okay, so we saw a few things. We could definitely add in the Autumn's Veil, I think. Because it deals with any removal in his color, as well as any counterspells or whatever. And I think we do want to add in Naturalize. Question is, what do we take out? That is a good question. I think the Benelish Veteran is probably not going to do too much work for us. Well, maybe we just leave the Stave. I mean, maybe we just leave the Naturalize out of the board. Because we only saw the Satchel and the Ice Cage, and the Autumn's Veil does deal with the Ice Cage. Yeah, I think that's actually fine. We'll go ahead and run with this. I wouldn't be surprised if he has a Mind Control in his deck, but we can play the... Whoa, that's so interesting. Yeah, I'm not going to mull it. I mean, we have the second turn companion into Stormfront, and we have all our colors again. Ooh, we have another companion, so that's nice. Like I was saying, guys, if you can go second turn companion to anything, it's like another second turn companion. You're just usually so far ahead. And a Dungrove Elder. Nice, nice. Next turn, I'm just going to play another companion. The Dungrove Elder is not going to be too big of a threat until we get at least 3. Actually, that's a lie. I am going to play the Dungrove Elder next turn. Because the Elder is going to be a 3/3 when we're first able to attack with it. And now a 4/4. We're going to go ahead and offer up the trade. We will be able to trample over for 1 damage. It's annoying that we can't deal with the Looter at the moment, but sometimes that's the way it goes. If he doesn't block here, I think he has the Outcast or another what's it called? Bloodluster, but it doesn't look like he does. Or Bloodthirst. God, I always get Bloodlust and Bloodthirst mixed up. This turns into a nice next turn where we play a Forest and then play the Companion and